It's Saturday afternoon in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, and this woman heads to a local cafe to relax with her baby. She orders a coffee and then starts to breastfeed. This maternal act, however, does not sit well with Tom, the cafe manager.
Oh, God! Whoa, excuse me, could you please do that somewhere else?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, if you could, I don't want to be rude about it, but if you could please, geez, I'm trying to run a restaurant here.
As you've probably guessed, the manager and our nursing mother, Tracy, are both actors. Tracy's baby, it's actually a doll. We wanted to see what customers will do when the manager tells Tracy that breastfeeding is not allowed at his cafe.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, whipping out your hooters here in front of the whole restaurant here?
My hooters? I'm feeding my baby. Do you mind?
I'm trying to
Actually, our first couple of the day does mind.
I get two small kids. I wouldn't let them possible.
Right? Exactly. This lady has class. Why can't you have some class like this lady over here?
No
Look at that guy.
class?
He is uncomfortable. He can't make eye contact with you.
Because you're loud.
Well, it doesn't offend me, but it's definitely making me uncomfortable.
It makes comedian Bill Maher uncomfortable too.
Breastfeeding a baby is an intimate act, and I don't want to watch strangers performing intimate acts, at least not for free.
In fact, according to Baby Talk magazine, 57% of Americans disapprove of public breastfeeding.
She could feed it somewhere else. Feed it at home.
Actually, what you're telling her is against the law.
What do you mean it's against the law?
Yes, against you are. It is a law that you can breastfeed your child in public anywhere you want to.
She's right. In every state besides Idaho, Nebraska, and West Virginia, it's legal for a woman to nurse her baby wherever and whenever she wants. Still, acts of hostility against public breastfeeding are often in the news.
A Burlington mom just wanted to breastfeed. The store told her, take it to the restroom, lady.
Julia Taylor, a real-life mom, encountered that kind of hostility when she says she was ordered to stop breastfeeding her daughter in a New York City cafe.
And then I wouldn't stop. So then she said, I want you to leave. Leave right now.
What were you thinking?
I was nervous. My heart was racing. I couldn't believe that this was happening.
Taylor did leave, and she's now suing that cafe.
I don't really want to be working and seeing her boobs, all right? This is
Back
really...
in Brooklyn, our manager continues to harass our breastfeeding mom.
I want to have other customers here, too.
I paid, though. I paid for something.
Exactly, you know what? And if you want to put milk in everyone else's coffee, that's fine.
You're crossing the line here, sir. She got the point. Stop.
Most customers reacted just like these women. But what if our mom is African American? After all, we're taping in a neighborhood in which 78% of the people are white. To find out, we hire another actress, Bianca.
2 minutes, could you, maybe if we set the bathroom up for you or something?
Set the bathroom up?
Yeah, I don't want to be seeing your jugs at work, all right?
Jugs? These are breasts. I cannot believe you.
Nor could some other customers believe what they were hearing.
Sir, is this making you uncomfortable?
The conversation is.
And how about this UPS guy?
Sir, do you see, does this bother you?
No, not at all.
Would you want to buy food here?
Thank you.
That's wrong. You can't talk like that. That's wrong.
Thank you.
And listen to the support from this grandmother.
But it doesn't turn me off to say baby breastfeeding the baby.
Okay.
It's nothing wrong.
Okay, so you walk in there and you hear this. What were you thinking?
Please don't do that in today's society. It's a plus. It's a blessing to see mothers breastfeeding the babies.
So it's safe to say that the race of the mother made no difference. But what about her age? If the mother was a teen, or at least looked like one, would customers be less supportive?
You can't see anything. I don't think I'm bothering anybody.
This man seems to show more support for the manager than for the mother.
That's okay. You got a second?
Yeah.
Keep in mind the legal consequences. You don't know where she's coming from.
And when Tom goes to remove our teen mom,
I think I'm going to kick her out.
this customer has one last bit of advice.
Don't make any physical contact.
Oh, you're right. I won't make physical contact. But...
This woman wasn't showing our young mom much support either.
You know, even if you turned around so people wouldn't see, towards the other way,
So far, young Stevie is not getting much sympathy.
What I'm trying to say in a nice way is we don't allow breastfeeding in my restaurant.
Until now.
I think it's a beautiful thing, and I think you should leave her alone. And in fact, I really don't even feel like purchasing anything, and now because of the way you're treating this woman. Thank you.
Finally, someone comes to Stevie's defense.
You can't even tell she's breastfeeding.
She's got the bottle right over there.
Sorry, you don't see anything. She's feeding her child.
I just saw her nipple a second ago.
And then Tom pulls out all the stops.
Get out of my restaurant.
Ma'am, I am so...
I asked you in a very nice way. Please,
know where I'm going.
get out of my
One
restaurant. Here's your
second.
bag.
I need to
Please,
take care of my baby.
get out of my restaurant.
Do you need help?
You know what? You could take your bag. How about that? I'm running a restaurant, not a porno theater, ladies. Okay?
You are so wrong. So wrong, sir.
What is your name?
Embarrassed?
No,
I have seen you on TV. Oh my God.
This
That
is
was-
Stevie. She's an
Hi.
actress.
But he knew about this?
Yeah, he's an actor.
Yeah, he's an actor.
He's not really the owner, so we don't.
Oh my God, I feel like an ass.
No, you were amazing in there.
No,
really,
it was-
really
I
good.
usually don't open my mouth. I
Wow.
really don't.
Tell us
But I
why.
was just so offended by the way he was treating you. Because there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. She was not exposing herself.
What if someone's offended?
Then they should just look the other way.
So all of our nursing moms had customers come to their defense. But we wondered, what could make a mother lose that support? It's when mom decides to order a beer while breastfeeding.
Yeah, but I think you should probably know that you're not supposed to be drinking. And
It's not a big deal to just have one beer.
One beer at 1 in the afternoon? It's early.
You guys don't drink, please.
I don't breastfeed.
We're surprised this young man is taking such a strong stand, not about public breastfeeding, but about the beer.
Public, that's not even my business, but I think you're harming the baby by drinking.
She sleeps a little better at night, and I need a
Or
little help
if I hit the baby in the head with a hammer, she'll sleep all night also. But I
That's
mean, it doesn't,
violence. Is this violent?
It is violent. It's just as violent. At this point, you're bothering my customers. Do me a favor.
I paid for that.
I'll pay for that. Just don't drink it.
No, we couldn't let this guy pay. It was time to let everyone in on our story.
I'm John Quinones.
You gave her quite a lecture.
Did I? I don't think for 1 minute that I was wrong. Maybe I was a little over the top in saying what I felt to a stranger, and some people wouldn't do that, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Remember Julia Taylor, who was kicked out of a cafe for breastfeeding her baby? Well, we went back to that cafe and spoke to the owner. He said his manager had made a mistake, that it was all just a horrible misunderstanding, and that breastfeeders are always welcomed in his cafe.
How it was handled on our end could have been done a lot better. And for that, and for the upset that it caused her, truly, I regret it and I wholeheartedly apologize.
And to those who are offended by breastfeeding in public, what would you tell them?
Go educate yourselves. Stop being so ignorant. Read up on it.
And if it bothers you, look away.
Look away. Don't let. Turn around. Leave the store.